Yeah, buddy! Go get it, Connor. Don't crash. Alright, derail. Oh, I lost my glove and haircut. Go ahead, see it. Yo, welcome back to the channel. My bad, Connor. I kind of jinxed you there with the asking you not to crash. It was a joke, but I did the same thing today. Washed out the front. It happens, bro, but thanks for wearing the camera. We're at Crow Hill. It's August 5th, Baldwin, Mass. I'm with this fella Connor I met today. He came up to me and I asked him to rock the GoPro. This is what I'm trying to get people to interact with, and I think it's gonna fend well for me. I think this is a good way to explore and go further with this channel. Just have other onboard laps, and I'm gonna talk and explain to you what I see with Connor. I'm not sure what level he is, but we're actually flying around this place. I was impressed. He's hitting this big table. So this is the first lap of Connor. He came out of the whole shot, hit that table. There's like a dragon back there with this left-hander. I know you've watched this track layout a million times with me, but I'm watching to see what lines he's choosing as opposed to what I was doing. But pretty much all the same stuff I'm doing right here. Cutting in there. Then you have this little drop step down to this left. Sometimes I was trying to cut in the inside like that. I just couldn't make it stick on my bike, but getting on this third gear wide, and I was cutting inside more there. Connor's doing that line, which is fine. He's not losing any time here, hitting that table, or that was a table, going inside. I've been exercising that a lot, jumping this table, coming down this left-hander. This was real choppy today, and then hitting that table, greasing that was good. And then I didn't use this outside line unless there was someone on the inside. Jumping that little triple to the single. This is great footage, actually. Going outside, I was doing this also, greasing this little triple thingy, then doing this inside line like this. My buddy Chad washed out right there. I believe this is where Connor washed out earlier on his first outing out here. And then up this gradual hill. The track today at Crow Hill was actually really good. I'm not usually a confident, positive person about when I'm riding, practicing or whatever, but today I felt good on my bike. So I'll continue with Connor's ride here. Hitting this big table, that was mint. I just started jumping that like far, so that was good. Trying to clear it really good now. Then taking this right inside. I love doing that line. That's a good line. And then over OJ in that, taking this left. I was standing up, landing in that, and then jumping this and getting wide on the gas here, the straightaway, this front start stretch. So that's one lap with Connor. We'll continue. I think I got this going 2 laps, but all the track here, the facility was great today. I don't know why some days it's hit or miss with me, and it's not the track, it's just how I feel on my ride. And today I was on it. I felt really comfortable on my Husky, and I tried a couple other bikes also today, so we'll have a lap or 2 of me with each bike. But I was riding with Chad and my buddy Leo, just ripping some motos, trying to work on kind of sprint speed, I guess. Like, I just went out here cold on my bike and got after it. I wasn't like previewing anything, so I was trying to make the uncomfortable comfortable, if you know what I mean. So like if you're prepping for a race, I guess I'd say I'm prepping for the Crow Hill race, but not really. It's just this place was close and it was nice out, not raining for a change around here, for Christ's sakes, right? But anyway, I want to thank Connor for taking me on board, or taking us on board, and he's ripping around this course, and I like what I see. I encourage more people to come up to me if you are open to it. If you have a GoPro mount, otherwise I got to get some more, because I think I've burned through all my spare mounts. But if you have a GoPro mount or whatever and you want to do it, I'll probably limit it to one person a day if I get somebody, just so I can focus on what I'm doing too, and that way I don't have a ton of footage. My friend Chatterbox's kids are in the beginning of this video. They're ripping it up. The Lever family is just ripping it up. Chad was on his YZF 250, and I was on my Husky 350 today, and Leo was on a Cowie 450. So I take all those for a spin. I believe, this is me doing my moto, or a lap with me. I can get more into what gear I'm in or whatever, but like this was a fresh moto. Chatterbox and I just messing around. He's always usually ahead of me, or always up my butt, pushing me, which is awesome. I think we complement each other's speed. He's definitely faster than me, and he gets me to push a little bit more than I typically do when I'm riding alone or with other people. I don't know why, but maybe because I don't want to let him pass me like he usually does at Jolly every friggin' turn. Anyway, this section I was feeling good today on my bike again. Ringing this outside, trying to cut it a little short sometimes, so you're not way far out. And the soil was good today. We'll go back onto the track. The marshals had this place dialed. This section was really choppy, which was good practice, like a lot of head shake. I almost washed the front there. I don't know if you saw that. I did a front wheel slide, like it was panned forward. But taking the left, I was jumping down this fella here from the inside. A lot of braking bumps here today. Banging this left, a lot of chop, like I said earlier. Greasing that. Then this rut usually bothers me, but today it was good. Today I was feeling it, like I said, trying to kind of scrub down a little bit on those singles. Jumping this one right here, landing on the gas, trying to get this inside right here. So this is a lap with me, just going out fresh, trying to get after it. I'm gonna after this lap, I'm gonna switch to the other ones just to shorten up this video, but I'll do a lap of me on the Yamaha and the Cowie too. So this section, I love this outside berm today. I was doing it standing up, third gear, just lugging it, hitting this jump as best as I could, as hard as I could, getting on the gas here. And then this side, Chad was saying I was wasting time going inside. I typically cut it, but that time I did not. So that is one lap with me on my bike. We'll switch to another one second. So here we have it now, a 2023 Kawasaki 450F. We're gonna take this for a ride. This thing doesn't even have a full hour on it. Maybe it has an hour on it now. Leo was nice, kind enough to let me ride his bike and just get a feel for it. I'll do a little comparison yet again. I'm comparing this to my Husky, so it's a total different platform and everything. But to be honest with you, the guys are loving this Cowie. They're buying more of them, so my impression actually after this is I think it's a pretty solid bike. It was going good. I actually felt really comfortable on it right away. So sections like this table, I don't know why, but this bike was like catapulting. It was jumping so easy, and I OJ'd like that table, and I didn't even feel it. I was very impressed by this 450, and I used to race 450s. I love them, but I'm just too old and slow to be competitive on one now. Something I noticed about this bike for me is that it was pulling like a tractor, and it wasn't like the stock map setting, but it had a lot of torque, and it definitely felt like a short wheelbase. So if like you ask my first impression, I would probably go up one tooth on the rear for me, and because I like to rev them a little more. Obviously, I'm on a 350, and probably lengthen the chain by like a length just to get that longer wheelbase feel. But that's me. Everybody's got their own opinion. Everything about the bike was actually pretty sick. The brakes were on point. Actually, Leo's saying that the rear brakes are too much. They're gonna go with a smaller rotor, but I thought it was mint. Front brake was nice. The only downside of this bike is it's very generic, and there's like big rebates on them right now, so they're short money. But generic, I mean by like the hardware. They don't use like flush mount master cylinder screws on the rear and stuff, and everything's kind of like clunky and bulky. But the saddle felt awesome. I was like, wow, this is what a Jap bike feels like. I remember this feeling. Like how the bike transitions between your knees and stuff. It was skinny. The power was very linear. And yeah, no, I had a lot of fun on this. I mean, that's a scary thing to say because I never thought I'd ride a Kawasaki again, but it definitely is a good bike for the money, that's for sure. I don't know anything about their maintenance longevity, but the bike in a whole, it was solid. The only thing that this bike had that was upgraded was it had a tall seat foam, and I think I'd like it a little shorter than that because I felt like I was sitting too much on the front tank, and the turning radius was very sharp, so I probably would put the bars back more. But like this is not my bike, so it's not set up for me and stuff. But Leo's loving it. His brother Max is loving it. Go to your local Kawasaki dealer and get them while they're available because it's a hot bike. I guess it feels like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe like an old like Honda frame or something, or like an old Yamaha frame. It's just very there. The chassis is right there, and the suspension's pretty solid stock. So this is a full stock besides the seafoam. Anyway, that is a lap at Crow Hill on a KX 450. This thing was rocking. It was moving. Nice, linear, mellow, just lugging it around. But yeah, so we'll end this and we'll do a lap on Chatterbox's bike. Stay tuned. All right, back now. This is good old Chatterbox's Steed. Taking this for a run. I've been asking him for a couple weeks. He just picked this up. It was a used 20, I want to say it was a 22 or 23 YZF 250F. So much for my good input here. I don't even have the right facts. But anyway, got on this bike and it has suspension on it. I felt right at home, like right away. Something I'm missing is the Japanese steering or turning radius, or how they're planted, the traction. I'm like bogging the hell out of this bike because I haven't rode a 250F in a long time, but like this bike is fun. I don't know. Chad did something bad to me. I think I might have to buy one of these just for fun, just to go to like track days or something, just to get like as a practice tool or something. But I really like it, and I hate to say that, but both of these Japanese bikes I like. I feel comfortable. Like the front doesn't feel high like my Husky, and the air fork on my Husky. Obviously I'm running stock stuff, but yeah, this bike overall was good. I felt comfortable. The bars and stuff are obviously not set to me. They're set up to Chad, but he was behind me on my Husky, and he was telling me it was funny to watch me because he's like, he could pass me on a 350 so easy because it's like that much more power. It's that much noticeable. But I obviously didn't really see any crazy difference except for a lot of shifting. And this bike was loud as hell. You need earplugs for this one, Chad. I don't know. It was ripping. I like it. I like the platform. The ergos were very comfortable to me. I'm just a little lazy for it. If I could lug like third gear all around, or not lug, but have third gear in the working power for me, I definitely would like these bikes. the last one I had was a 2018 250F, and I felt like I was lacking a little bit power, but I wasn't riding as much as I am now, so maybe I have more seat time that it wouldn't have been bad. Anyway, I was jumping all the jumps, like first lap, so I was comfortable on it. I really like the Yamaha also. It's, yeah, like I said, it's kind of like a bad thing to let me ride your bike because I'm probably gonna have to buy one. And I really, really love my FC 350 Husky, to be honest. It was railing today. It was definitely the best bike for me today. Like this section, I was standing on my bike, standing up the whole way, and the front wanted to skid out, but I was expecting it. On this bike, it didn't. You could put this bike anywhere you want. You want to turn left here, it cut. Same with the Kawasaki. The Kawasaki had tons of like carving angle. I was very impressed, but I did notice that both these bikes feel a little short, and it feels like you're riding up by the handlebars when you sit down in a turn. Like the bike is like way under you. But overall, I like them all. I'm pretty sure any stock or any bike's going to be good nowadays compared to back when I was racing in the 2000s, early 2000s. But anyway, I'll cut this short, keep the video good. But yeah, Chad and I are having some fun. Leo also. We're all cranking out here today. Perfect conditions at Crow Hill. And yeah, we're gonna try to go to another track maybe tomorrow. Bro MX, what do you say? Also, like and subscribe to the channel and let me know if you see me. Shout out to me if you want to wear the GoPro, or if not, just to say hi. I want to thank Aaron, the guy that takes the photos, also at this track. He takes a lot of photos, like 3 times a week, and hopefully we're gonna start giving money to him or something. But I'm looking to give him a challenge. If I throw him a 20 spot, he's gonna make me look fast as hell out there with the photos or videos. That's a challenge, Aaron. We gotta see if he can do that. I was gonna come talk to you today, but I was occupied riding everybody else's bike besides mine. But next time I'm at Crow, I'm gonna definitely scout you out and see if you can do something for me. Yeah, reach out to Aaron if you want photos. He takes them anyway, but he also takes Venmo, I think. Definitely hit him up with a couple bucks for his time. The camera lenses, I'm sure, are not cheap. I know the GoPro's not, but yeah, so do that, please. He keeps the Crow Flow photos going, and yeah, I'm looking for somebody that can do some outside video here and there of me and my buddies at the track. If you're there and you're interested, use a phone, just something so I can put some outside view of the day. Nothing crazy, you know, a minute maybe or so. Also, I was thinking about doing some like giveaways, or trying to think of some ideas to spruce up this channel, try to get some more followers and views. But anyway, I'll catch you at the next. Enjoy. Later.